SBR Martin is a 16-ish-year-old gelding, stands about 15'2" hands. He walks and trots well, but he does need work on the canter, not only on his cue, but how he canters. Um, this horse was purchased from a man, an Amish man, and he kept him for close to 2 months before we had room to get this horse in. He said he really liked him, and he just was having trouble doing the trips, so he didn't want him to go to as they call slaughter. They call it the butcher, and he wanted us to have him because he'd heard that we try to place him in good homes, and so it was very important to him that this horse, who had been good to him for years, went to a good home. We absolutely adore this horse. He carries his head up. He has. I don't think he's had his teeth done, so we don't. But we don't make him flex down. We got this horse near Martin Luther King's birthday, and oddly enough, the last name of the family he came from was King, and so we named him Martin and King, and then it was kind of funny that we'd called him that. Um, he has been very good to deal with. He likes people. He came in good shape. And now I'm going to take a minute to stop and say the horse in the middle that's being lunged is not a rescue. It is one of our show horses. So please don't even look at it. Focus on the horse, the rescue, Martin. Martin does kind of flip his head up a little bit, and we're hoping that when his teeth are done that he'll be more comfortable. But he has also been checked up most of his life, and so he's carries his head right straight up. He has a very cute way of going, and his stride is really good. It keeps your legs quiet. We just really like him, and we think with work he'd make just an excellent academy horse. He sets a rider off nice. He's marchy. He can step up or goes kind of a nice speed. He's attractive. He carries his tail nice. He has on plates in front and nothing behind. You're going to see him kind of fuss, so that kind of goes along with him. That's not Aaron. That's just the way it is. I've had several riders ride him, and a couple of my better riders really like this horse. Now, Erin's ready to canter, but she's got a horse lunging. So what I did, she walked down to the other end, and I cut that out because I don't want a 10-minute video. She asked him to canter. He does know his leads. But you can see it's very kind of up and down hoppy, which causes a lot of daylight between Erin and that saddle. And that's not that she can't ride. It's a little bouncy right now. This usually comes from people who are trying to canter. They snap the reins to get them up rather than lift smoothly. So Aaron's going to, and the fact he doesn't drop his nose well makes it even harder because he needs to kind of round out. He's got his back hollowed out a little bit. But you'll see as she keeps going, you'll see that it got a little smoother. He dropped out, but we try to go around twice, 1.5, 2 times, and he did. So she's going to go ahead and reverse him. But his canter will smooth out. It will also, he'll be much smoother if you move him out quicker. And the cue is one thing, but teaching him to canter smoother is going to take a little bit of time. Aaron's very good at it, but it's not something just the average rider can do because it takes a lot of feel. So there you see he takes his other lead. Need a little work on the start, not bad. And he's still hopping, and you'll see that she gets him to kind of come down a little bit. Now she's working with him even though you don't see it, trying to get him to drop his nose just a little bit and to try to canter a little rounder rather than up and down. There, it's getting a little smoother right there. And she's still keeping him slow. So if you have any questions about Martin, please contact Saddlebred Rescue, and this is SBR Martin.